Like every other Tuesday morning, June 22 of 2021 was a busy day in Togoga, just 25 kilometers west of Mekelle. Tuesday was market day in the small village. People would gather from neighboring villages and towns to do their shopping. But what unfolded that particular Tuesday in June of 22 would make turn the Togoga marketplace into the scene of a massacre. At around midday, the busiest hours of the market day, an aircraft by Ethiopia's National Defense Forces would drop 2 bombs, killing at least 65 civilians. ገብረየሱስ አጽብሃ, the administrator of the village of Togoga, remembers that day vividly.
June 22 of last year was the busiest day of the week because it was a market day. There were many people here from many surrounding districts of Nderta and Dogatenben. They came here to purchase and sell what they had. They dropped 2 bombs when there were so many gathered and busy in the market. It was at around 1 p.m. Many were wounded and died. We only survived because one of the bombs fell on a house. If both the bombs had fallen on the market, there would have been no one left to tell the story.
ገብረየሱስ tells us that the bombardment was targeting innocent civilians, many of whom were children, women, and older people.
There were no armed men at the marketplace. The market was filled with children, women with vegetables, men with livestock they want to sell, and innocent civilians hoping to purchase items they need for their homes.
According to ገብረየሱስ, 65 people had passed away during the bombardment, while more than 400 were injured.
The Togoga airstrike took the lives of 64 people immediately. Another passed away after reaching Aidar hospital in Mekelle. Ambulances had come here to take injured people to the hospital, but they were turned back at Mayambas. Many died in ambulance while being turned back by enemy troops. A total of 65 people lost their lives and more than 400 were injured.
ገብረየሱስ says every day since the airstrike has been more and more challenging, as many have lost their property and have very limited access to health care.
It's getting more and more difficult since the airstrike. Residents have not received any assistance since the airstrike. Every day is another day of misery for the residents of Togoga. I wish the children could get food and medication.
What makes the Togoga massacre so painful, even a year after it has unfolded, is that perpetrators are yet to be held accountable. And despite mounting evidence, the Ethiopian government has continued to gaslight victims and loved ones.